Well, we are in December 2024. Can you believe it? The year is gone, done, moved on. Now we are anticipating a quarter century that of the 2000 that is ringing in next year in a couple of weeks. We are going to enter 2025 by the grace of God. If all of us are alive and breathing and living. Amen. So, how are we going to do a end of the year checkup to spring into a New Year resolution? I know there are a lot of backslash on New Year's resolution. They say it does not work. People do that for the first 3 weeks. It is true, it doesn't work, but it doesn't mean that we have to throw it in the trash. We have to actually maybe rethink it, rearrange it, and then relive it so that it works. So if we do the same thing all the time, we will get the same result. So if it's not working, we have to fix it. Okay, we don't fix what is not broken, but when it's broken, we got to fix it. So New Year's resolution, around the globe, people are in agreement that it's not working. So how do we make it work? Let's look at this. So in my view, my opinion, I think that if we do a end of the year checkup properly, we might spring into a New Year's resolution that could work. So, where do we start? We start with a great checkup, and then we jump into the New Year resolution with a good plan, okay, a good action plan, and accountability. Most of the time, what makes it not work? What's lacking actually is accountability. So we need to have a system of accountability when we do our New Year's resolution. And a great resolution starts with a great end of year checkup. Okay. So every year we go to the doctor to do our checkup. Okay. We check out, blood pressure, sugar level, all of that. So at the end of the year, we have to do the same thing. What are we checking up? We're checking up on our relationship with God, our creator, which means our spiritual life. How did we pan out? How did we improve? Did we get more prayer life? Did we get more reading of the word? Did we get more knowledge? Did we get more stamina? Did we develop, spiritual capacity? All of that we have to check and see where we are. Okay, that's spiritually. Now, financially, oh my Lord. Financially, did we incur more debt in 2024? And why? Because debt is not always bad. Okay, why? Do we pay off some debt in 2024? Um, have we increased our income, our revenue? Have we deplete our revenue? Do we lose a revenue? All of that we have to check and assess. Okay, how much money did we start the year with? If we didn't start, if we did not have any money, did we hopefully eventually make some money? So all of that will help us see if we're going into the year at a deficit or at an increase or at a profit. The year has been profitable, the year has been productive, and the year has brought in gain. So in every area where these were not a reality, when we go into 2025, we go in there with that consciousness and we make a plan of action to correct it. So that's financially. Now, relationship. Who did we lose along the way? We lost physically, meaning the person has passed on, is no longer on this earth. Okay. Meditating on that, seeing, praying about what the person brought into our life, thanking God for their lives, praying for their family, they left the family behind. If we can be of any help of that family, support, mental support, physical support, financial support, anything we can do for that late person, the person we lost along the way in 2024, their family. Okay. Now, who did we gain? Did we gain a new business partner, a new friend, a new child, a new spouse? All of that we have to assess. What is that spouse, that child, that friend that brought into our lives? We might have not been the one getting married, but if our brother or our sister, if our sibling got married, we just gain a brand new sibling. You see? So this is something we have to take into consideration. It's a gain, it's a plus. So all of that we have to write it down and thank God, thank the universe. Um, all of this is the power of the divine. We have to make sure we are aware and stay aware of the power of the divine in our lives. Okay? So we do that and then we prayerfully enter the new year with our plan before the throne of grace, before our Father, before the divine. Okay? Now, if it's your career, all right, is that job, do you want to stay with that job? Do you want to do you want to quit? Have you gained a new job? Have you gained a new an increase in your skill, knowledge, and ability? Okay. So in 2025, what capacity, intellectual capacity, professional capacity you are entering in with? All right. You got to check on that. Okay. So we get into 2025 with an action plan and not a wishful thinking. Please consider subscribing, consider putting a like, consider, you know, um, clicking the notification button and comment, please.